What happens when the ugly duckling becomes prettier than the swan? My sister Victoria spent 18 years telling everyone I was adopted because no biological sister could be that ugly. She had the blonde hair, the cheekbones, the effortless beauty that made her prom queen 3 years running. I had braces until 17, cystic acne, 60 pounds of depression weight, and a unibrow my mother said gave me character. Then college happened, my skin cleared, the weight dropped, and suddenly Victoria was introducing me as her distant cousin because she couldn't stand people saying I was the pretty one. The transformation wasn't intentional. Depression medication balanced my hormones, clearing skin that no amount of Proactive could touch. Therapy helped me stop eating feelings. Braces came off revealing straight teeth. I discovered exercise as anxiety management, not punishment. The unibrow got professionally shaped. By sophomore year, I was unrecognizable. When I came home for Christmas, my own father walked past me at the airport. Victoria's reaction was immediate and vicious. Did you get surgery? You must have. Nobody changes that much naturally. No surgery. Just puberty's apologetic late arrival, mental health care, and basic grooming I'd never been taught because mom focused all beauty efforts on Victoria, assuming I was a lost cause. The real problem started when her friends noticed. Jake, her on and off boyfriend since high school, suddenly remembered I existed. Sarah, holy shit, you look incredible. Like, completely different. Victoria laughed, sharp and bitter. She's wearing makeup and got her teeth fixed. It's not that dramatic, but it was dramatic. The ugly duckling narrative assumes the swan celebrates your transformation. Nobody mentions the swan's rage when you become competition she never expected. Family gatherings became battlegrounds. Victoria would create slideshows of old photos, remembering good times, which meant displaying my worst moments on the TV. My 13th birthday with braces and acne, pool parties where I looked like a whale next to her. Isn't it amazing how much Sarah's changed? She'd say, ensuring everyone remembered the before. When I started modeling for a local boutique's Instagram, Victoria lost it. You're not actually pretty, she informed me. You're just benefiting from low expectations. Everyone's impressed because you were so ugly before. So I'm not pretty, but I'm prettier than I was? Exactly. And that threatens you because? She couldn't answer. The truth was too ugly for someone who'd built identity on beauty. The crescendo came at her wedding. She made me a bridesmaid, then picked dresses that should have been unflattering. Mustard yellow, empire waist, basically a tent, except I looked good in it. The photographer kept positioning me, saying I caught light beautifully. Victoria's college roommate asked if I modeled professionally. Her cousin hit on me during cocktail hour. Victoria pulled me aside between dinner and dancing. You're doing this on purpose. Doing what? Standing here? Existing? You know what you're doing. This is my day. I'm literally just being a bridesmaid. No, you're trying to upstage me. The ugly sister becoming pretty is your whole personality now. That's when I understood. She'd built her entire identity on being the pretty sister. Without that contrast, who was she? Just another attractive woman in a world full of them. My ugliness had been her pedestal. My transformation didn't just change me, it erased her narrative. I'm not trying to be anything, I told her. You're the one who can't handle me being visible. She uninvited me from the reception photos, told the photographer I felt sick, posted only pre-transformation photos of us on social media with captions about growing up together, created a careful fiction where she remained the only beautiful sister. We don't talk now. She blocked me after her husband added me on Instagram and liked 3 years of photos in one night. She told family I'd tried to seduce him. The truth was simpler. She couldn't forgive me for becoming what she'd always been, because it revealed what she'd always been was nothing special. The ugly duckling doesn't become beautiful to spite the swan. Sometimes it just happens. But the swan will never forgive you for proving that beauty isn't rare, isn't special, isn't identity. It's just genetics and timing and luck, and those can change. Victoria still posts old photos of us with hashtags about glow-ups and puberty hitting different. She needs people to remember she was always beautiful, and I wasn't. What she doesn't understand is that I remember too. I remember 18 years of being told I was worthless because of my face. That memory makes current beauty feel hollow, temporary, unimportant. The ugly duckling learns something the swan never does. Worth isn't in mirrors. Victoria never learned that lesson because she never needed to. Now she's trapped checking her reflection, terrified of losing the only value she ever cultivated, while I know I survived without it.